The ice dance. Gilles and Poirier, count them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need another hand. 6 Skate Canada international titles. Second place went to Lithuania's Reed and Ambrulevicius. They take silver to make it a 2-medal Grand Prix season with their bronze at Grand Prix de France. And they actually beat Piper and Paul in the free dance here. Will they make the final? We shall see. And Lajoie and Lagha's remastered White Crow free program pull them up to bronze medal position. Yes, Piper and Paul, they make it a sextuplet of golds at Skate Canada International, and emphasis on the sexy, because they debuted a rhythm dance to RuPaul's Supermodel, You Better Work, and I'm Too Sexy. I don't always like their rhythm dances immediately. They have to grow on me. This is part of their segment that they're usually behind in, but I loved it. It was camp, it was glam, it was fashion, it was charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What did you think?
I usually love the rhythm dances because it brings out so much of their personalities. Both of them really are these extravagant human beings, and the rhythm dance really shows that and shows their personality and their quirks and all that amazing thing. But this rhythm dance feels like it was made for them. And well, Paul grabbing his own booty in it is by far my favorite moment. But also the whole thing, I find it is so them, and I'm really looking forward to it growing throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, I quite like their character step sequence, that final lift into that editorial ending. It was everything, and I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to see it again. I think RuPaul was such a good choice. It's figure skating. I know a lot of people don't like to say it, but it can be a little queer, you know? It's Swarovski. It's very drag. It's very drag, so bring it. I love the outfits. But let's talk about their free dance. They have brought back their Vincent Van Gogh free dance. I think this was the one that made them finally break through and make a name for themselves and given them the status that they have right now. Of course, it is remastered. They even talked about how much they had a connection to it, and it was hard to break it apart again and put it together, and it was just as spellbinding. Of course, they've adapted, they've changed things, but disaster hit as they enter that curve lift where Paul changes direction to a right outside spread eagle, and you can see his left foot is just shaking all over the place and is not able to get Piper secure into the position. They save it, but it's a level 1, and they pay heavily for it. They actually come second in this free dance with a 1:17, but kind of like last year at Finlandia, where they fell and were beaten by the Brits, where they got 1:16. This is kind of ringing true again, but you know, it's better for this to happen earlier than later. And Kaetlyn, interestingly enough, they will be going head-to-head against Fournier, Baudry, and Cizeron in Finlandia. And it's not lost on me that their programs, especially the rhythm dance, are similar in that they're doing Vogue, and they both have corset leotards on.
It will be interesting to see it back to back and see who's progressed, who's kind of trying to kept it the same, but they are still two very different styles of voguing. So curious to see how that's going to match up. But then the free program, they're kind of both skating to their strong suits, which is what you want on Olympic year. You're going to skate to your strong elements, but we'll see. I have no idea. I never know what's going to happen in dance. It's like a toss up and hope for the best, and that's all.
Yeah,
It looked pretty.
long gone are the days where it's like, you wait your turn. If you started there in 1974, maybe you'll get to the world podium by 1987 after everyone's dead and retired. It's much more exciting and unpredictable. So let's head on to the young Canadians. Marjorie, Lajoie, and Zachary Lagha. Their rhythm dance made me absolutely out of breath. I think it was a Space Jam. The crowd seemed to love it. Just a little bit of disaster struck when he missed her leg on a assisted jump lift in the character step sequence. But speaking of things that make them feel comfortable, they brought back their iconic White Crow program from their 2022-23 season. I thought this, for me, just like Piper and Paul, was the one that kind of really put them on the trajectory to aim for those top spots. They haven't quite broken through yet. And here, just like we talked about off the top, the scoring or the technical panel was very, very tough, and Zachary Lagha had something to say about it.
We're a little bit disappointed with scores. Like, we don't know what happened, but whatever.
I love the rhythm dance, but I also really love the contrast of the rhythm dance to the free dance. I love that the rhythm dance is out of breath, but that I always found with them is that they're always in a rush to get somewhere, but it's exciting that way. And it draws the audience in. And then the free program, I love to see that other side of them, and that takes your breath away in a completely different way. And it gives the goosebump moments, and it is incredible to see them progress. But as I said for Deanna, if things aren't going well, you can see it in her face in the kiss and cry. Same thing if you don't understand dance very much, like I do. I have to have the rules in front of me pretty much at the whole time I'm watching. Look at Zach's face at the end of the program. You'll know if they made a mistake or not.
He's secretly a funny guy, but he is the tortured artist from the White Crow. He is the White Crow, and I think you did say Deanna, but you definitely meant Zach. He will let you know when he doesn't like it, as he did in that interview.
I said earlier with Deanna, so I was just comparing.
They're the same. I mean, imagine them both staring at you. You would be dead just from.
I said
their
the same thing this weekend.
This is why we're partners now. Yeah, that's it. Quickly, Marie-Jade Loriot and Romain Lagha finished 7th here, adding to their 6th place finish at the Grand Prix de France. Very strong skates here. Again, very low technical marks. Level 1s and steps for both of them in the rhythm dance and free dance. But of course, their main competitions are Paul Air and Alicia Fabry, who will be heading to NHK next week, and they are the ones that they will have to watch out for come nationals for that final Olympic spot. Okay, Kaetlyn,